whose wastefulness is the remedy. Environmental waste is one of the main problems in our environment. Did you know that every year, millions of tons of plastic waste end up in our oceans, endangering marine life and ecosystems? From valid resources such as National Geographic, you can see how harmful plastics are in land and water sources in the environment. What can we do to address this pressing environmental issue? How can we prevent waste management? As you can see, we can prevent it by doing simple ways. So, instead of doing a nonsense thing in your house, let's help our environment. Do the 4R. Reuse, reduce, recycle, and recover. Also the safely dispose, reuse what you can, and last but not least, recycling turns into resources. By these simple ways, we can prevent it and start to discipline yourself to help our environment. Individual action collectively make a significant impact on environmental protection, and fostering a culture of sustainability is essential for a more sustainable future. I now talk about how the environment is harmed by resources and what may be done to stop it, save energy, and protect ecosystem. Youth, stop browsing through social media and pay attention to what I have to say because you could help our environment by being knowledgeable about the reality. What are energy resources? Primary energy resources may take many forms, including nuclear energy. Nuclear power, the use of sustained nuclear fission to generate heat and electricity, contributes nearly 20% of the electricity generated in America, from the EIA forecast. Now, let's tackle fossil energy. Fossil energy, oil, coal, and gases are industries that drill or mine for these energy resources, burn them to produce electricity, or refine them for use as fuel for heating or transportation. Over the past 20 years, nearly three-fourths of human-caused emission came from the burning of fuels. They are harnessed by air pollutants from fossil fuel combustion, which is the major cause of the urban pollution. Know about what is the clean energy is. Clean energy generally means energy generated using renewable energy sources that emit no or non-negligible air emission, such as solar and wind energy. For example, as well as clean distributed generation, such as combined heat and power at their buildings to save them money, reduce their environmental impact, and provide greater control of their energy use. Now, now you know how we can prevent the energy source. You have an idea of how to do it in future. Now, let's talk about water resources. Surface water, rainwater, and groundwater are our main source of water. Public water systems are most often supplied by surface water or groundwater. Large cities and towns usually get their water from surface water supply or a mix of surface water and groundwater supplies. How can we do water conservation? Rainwater harvesting takes expanding the water reservoir and installing rainwater catching plants and filtration system on homes are different methods of harvesting water. Harvested and filtered water can be used for toilets and home gardening. Benefits of rainwater harvesting: less cost and help in reducing the water bill. Rainwater harvesting is a sustainable process that helps preserve water for future needs. Water scarcity is a major concern in today's scenario. The process of rainwater harvesting is a good way to conserve water. We need to discipline ourselves to prevent our water problem. You can encourage your family to do this because it helps you to have water when you need it. Lastly, what are soil resources? Soil provides so much to us. We build home using a sand, particles that become part of the concrete that is used for foundation and walls of our houses, and wood from trees ground in soil. And some houses are made of bricks made from clay, a type of soil. Now, how you can prevent our problem in soil resources? Planting trees is one of the best ways to prevent soil erosion. Similarly, certain farming practices like no-till and contour plowing help to prevent soil pollution. Preventing soil pollution helps maintain soil health, contributing to the conservation. Preventing soil pollution helps maintain soil health, contributing to the conservation of these precious natural resources. I will end this speech by saying a quote. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greed. By Mathagan, what does the quote mean? It means that the world has enough resources and means to meet a man's fundamental needs, but it cannot serve a man's limitless hunger. Thank you everyone for listening. I'm Jane Ela G. Atienza.